This is PapaCast. We got Kevin, or on the far right. It's because it was a bust.
Well,
the second right was well, we got Marco here, and then our guest. Or wait, before we introduce me, it's or Alex, me, and we have our guest star, Gavin Rojardo, feature or not feature anymore.
Future.
He's former. He's a former.
Former.
What are you saying, fam?
What are you?
I'm in the army.
He's in the army.
But what would you like? How would you like?
What? He's going to.
So,
Africa.
hey, that's guy. Okay, well, he's a former soldier.
He's waiting for.
No, not former. Okay, my bad. Messed up.
Gavin.
Apologize.
Yeah,
Gavin is a soldier for the United States Army, and yeah,
he's waiting to get sent to Africa.
Yeah, it's Africa. Was that right?
Afghanistan.
Or Afghanistan.
All right, well, hold on, Kevin. Introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Kevin. I'm one of your other hosts here at the PapaCast, and we have this beautiful blonde next to me.
Your third and final host, Marco. That's it.
And welcome to PapaCast.
I'm not interested.
Welcome
again. All right, well, yeah, welcome. And here we are with coffee and donuts, which I have not eaten a single donut yet.
Neither have I.
Right.
Our coffee isn't even hot anymore.
Grab one, Jesus.
If you don't have a coffee in your hand, go get one. Pause this real quick. Go get one and then sip along with us.
Honestly.
Yeah, if you don't have coffee,
yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like that. All right, so
Fuck.
what are you guys doing for Christmas?
I honestly don't know.
Dude, this whole fucking thing has been like, and by this thing I mean like coming home, has been a pain in the ass, but also like the best thing that's ever happened to me because I developed a totally new appreciation for everybody and everything, everything about being a civilian and being home while I was away. And then I came home and everybody wanted to make plans and I had to divvy up my time and it made me miss just being fresh out of high school, fucking playing 12 to 15 hour Minecraft sessions every goddamn day, Mm-hmm. Now I'm scheduling people for certain times and driving all over the goddamn place. It's a hassle, but other than that, man, like it's been a pain in the ass, but I'm glad to be home,
Gavin just got out of basic training.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a bank account full of money.
I'm bleeding.
Finish your chewing, fam.
He's loaded.
This is a mukbang.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the army? How was basic?
Way easier than I thought it would be. I went into it expecting it to be the hardest thing that I would ever do, that I've ever done. But I had already made up my mind that I was gonna do it, and that I was gonna finish it like 2 months prior to getting there, I would say. And you're a little close. Side
Oh my god! Oh, that's gross.
Roll with it.
Actually,
roll with it. Yeah, but so I got there. I got there and it wasn't so much of a culture shock because my mom's a senior master sergeant in the Air Force, my uncle's a captain in the Air Force, and I've been to like military oriented boot camps before, like whether it be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks that I was there. Nothing to the scale that I went to. It's the fucking actual army. It's obviously not going to be anything, but there were a lot of similarities. Like the one that I had gone to was it was a church thing, but it was very military oriented. Like everybody, like the drill instructors there, they were all former military, so they knew how to break it down and make it real for us. So I wasn't completely thrown off like a lot of people were, and it's got this stigma of being difficult and being something that not everybody can do. You'll hear that a lot of. Not everybody can do this. Not everybody can join the army and finish basic training. It's definitely a lot easier than I think everybody makes it out to be. Once you quit up here, like once you quit mentally, then the rest will follow. So if you're stubborn like me, then you're good. You'll make it.
Did you pick up a lot of things there? Or
I wouldn't say. I mean, I learned how to shoot. All the army things I picked up real quick. I learned the phonetic alphabet. I learned how to shoot. I learned to land nav.
The what alphabet?
The phonetic alphabet. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo.
Man.
Yeah, I picked up very, very few things. Pretty much everything. You could go into the army with an 8th grade education and make it pretty well, you know?
Yeah.
Like fucking retire as an E8 and whatnot. It's pretty simple. One thing I learned about myself is I'm definitely not as smart or as intelligent as I thought I was. At least the way the army needs me to be. I have a very good memory for things that I find entertaining or funny. But when it came to like memorizing my battle drills or my general orders or my creeds or what have you, whatever the army needed me to memorize for whatever reason, it was a lot more difficult because it was in an environment where I was very uncomfortable all the time, and I had to do it like I had to memorize it super fucking fast.
Keep going. It's cool.
So my brain had a really hard time fucking like committing those things to memory, whereas Shrek, which I've seen like a billion times, I can rehearse literally from the beginning of the movie to the end, or like with whatever it be, fucking an actor from a movie or directors or shit that I find entertaining and things that I'm really interested in. I'm really good at remembering and talking about in depth. But battle drills especially, man, that was a bitch. So yeah, I had this notion and this idea that I was super above average intelligent person because I knew all of these things and because I thought I was very cultured, you know. Mm-hmm. And the army showed me otherwise. That was it. I answered your question, fool.
I think one thing, because like I remember we talked about this earlier, but you said that I feel like what a lot of people don't know, but I was like surprised about is how much the army has changed. Because you know how there's all of these, what would you say?
There's a lot of things that they did to mitigate the atmosphere and the culture of today.
Yeah.
You know, the drill sergeants called it 2020 culture. And pretty much there was no bullying, or there was a very, very big emphasis on don't bully, don't haze, don't be racist, which is good.
Hey man, don't be racist.
Yeah, hey, don't. Not a good idea. And biggest of all, don't rape and don't sexually harass, which is Sharp is. I'm a really big fan of that program. That's a good. I don't think I have to say this, but rape is bad, guys.
Yeah.
Really?
Rape is bad.
Remember, guys.
I don't think anybody can
hot take
disagree with that.
Hot take.
Consent is the best.
We're all fans of consent here at the PapaCast.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pick up our consent shirts.
But
coming soon.
So with that being said, SHARP stands for sexual harassment and rape prevention. Probably, I may have gotten that wrong.
Maybe I'm not.
Sounds legit.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
And its intention is pure, but the things that you can get a SHARP violation for, fucking ridiculous. Like if I'm taking a shower and some dude sees my cock and it turns him on, I can get sharped for that. Another thing, if I'm talking about anything in a sexual manner or that has to deal with anything that has anything of that nature in its context, and somebody else hears it, and
All right, we're back.
Oh yeah.
Unexpected cut.
Technical difficulties.
Me and Kevin got really intense boners, and we couldn't go on.
Just so everybody knows, we all pop rhino boner bells before this. Yep.
I didn't get the memo, I guess.
Really? You look hard as a rock to me, man.
Oh yeah, all 4 inches of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were we on about?
Back to it.
For the cut? Right. So SHARP and its parameters, ridiculous. Great intentions, but yeah, I feel like there needs to be some.
So how does bring the slide?
Oh yeah, my bad.
So how does that work? Is it like, let's say like I'm sitting down here, right, and I look at your finger, right?
Right.
And I'm like, well, I'm aroused. I'm gonna go talk to my drill sergeant and get you reported for SHARP.
Essentially, yeah. If you're aroused by like, well, actually, my finger isn't sexual in nature. So you being aroused by it would be on you. And if I was offended by that, I could sharp
You
you
can sharp me.
and your career right there.
Cancel culture has reached the army.
Yeah,
Hate
dude.
cancel
You
culture.
can get canceled for
Hold on, Mike.
Fucking-
more between you guys.
you can get canceled for pretty much anything in the army. I mean, my fellow trainees were pretty aware of like how stupid the rules were and like how tight everything was. So as long as you weren't way fucking out of line, you were pretty safe. With anything, with fucking jokes, innuendos, yada yada yada, you're all right.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people, like I was surprised when you told us that, but I feel like a lot of people we're so used to watching these movies, and it's just like, oh, it's like this, it's fun, or there's a lot of racism, or there's a lot of unfairness or something like that, or the way people are treated. But I feel like now people don't know, like, okay, it's completely different than it was 10, 20 years ago.
I was fortunate enough to be put in a company that had drill sergeants that were aware of like how ridiculous these conditions and how ridiculous the mitigations were. So,
Badass.
Oh, you're holding Psyduck by his nose, huh?
you mean his bill?
His bill.
Damn.
I'll disregard your little fuck
So
up
does that
there.
mean that now they're called William?
Sure.
Why do they do that, by the way?
I said Bill.
Yeah, people call Williams Bill.
The fuck? Really?
Okay, sorry.
That's how it is on this bitch of an earth, man. No, but yeah, my drill sergeants were aware of how fucking stupid all of that shit was. So as long as it wasn't, like I said, as long as it wasn't super out of line or very obviously like, all right, you're just trying to make this guy's life fucking hell while he's here. Nobody really got into trouble for it. We had a couple of guys get kicked out. This one dude, I won't say his name, but he just believed in some crazy shit, man. He thought that soda was made of Jew blood.
Oh my god.
He believed that Megamind was controlling the Jewish population with mind control.
Like deadass? Like
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
think,
oh
like-
yeah, yeah. Like he was very verbal and adamant about his beliefs. What else, man? He said all of your girlfriends are cheating on you right now all the time. Every day they're fucking somebody. And
God.
maybe, but I mean, he just
A few of us.
Maybe.
he was just yeah, he was a nut, dude. Kind of funny though. He looked like a Ninja Turtle.
Did you ever crack him?
Did I ever crack him? There was a good joke in there somewhere, and
It's just it. All right, my bad.
keep looking.
All right.
So the original question was like the army converting to like the culture of 2020, and yeah, man, it's even reached the infantry. It's kind of crazy.
I'm curious to see how it is for the Marines. We should get Brian on here.
Brian's a Marine?
Yeah,
Right,
Brian's
yeah,
a Marine.
he's an infantry in the Marines. So
Sick.
I'm curious to see if it's changed from like there to like.
Wait, what is he? Is he
Is he a laundry?
Oh,
was
you
it?
just said
Is
he's
he a
infantry.
cook?
No,
just-
what was the name?
Pogue?
What?
Pogue? Are you talking about laundry specialist?
Laundry specialist.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fucking thing is for the Marines. In the Army, it's 91 Sierra. The Marines, I don't know. Or 92 Sierra. But Brian's a Marine. Or a fucking infantryman of the Marines. So
Yeah. So,
he's pretty much, he does my job too.
but like I'm curious to see if like it's any different because I know Marines they're more like I feel like Marines are more like jockey people go there because it's like they're more of the dudes that are like I'm strong and all this shit. Like I remember I always see on YouTube they're like arm wrestling and all this shit.
That's just the infantry in general, man.
Well, yeah, the infantry, yeah. But I feel like most people look at Marines where it's like, oh yeah, badass.
Yeah, I can't speak on them because I'm not a Marine. But
Yeah, man. That whole like those 4 branches are. Yeah, everyone gets like not shade most sincerity, but like it's their stigmas, right? Would you be
stigmas
considered-
against the branches. Yeah, bro. I mean,
Or like everyone has one, like
Everyone-
like
Certain beliefs about every branch.
yeah. There's like the Army. I don't know what the fuck our thing is that they make fun of us for. We make fun of the Navy for being gay.
and there's like Air Force, the Air
Yeah.
Force.
We make fun of the Air Force for being paper pushers, and we make fun of the Marines for being dumbasses.
Army though,
We
I
call
feel
them
like
crayon
Army.
munchers.
Army isn't as bad as it like when it comes to the stigmas and stuff.
Yeah, there's
Nobody
really.
really has anything bad to say about the Army because there's like nothing you can say.
I mean, people make fun of us because we ruck a whole bunch, or not really make fun of us, but like point at us and like, haha, you have to do that.
But like that's all they can say.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's not like they're dumbasses, they're weakling or anything like that. Like, no, bro, we do everything.
So how are you like physically? Like how fit do you think you are?
Definitely better than when I went there.
I'm used to.
I dropped 40 pounds. I shaved like my fastest
crazy.
my slowest was like 22, and then I went from a 22 to 16. So what's that, like a 4 or 5, 6 minute difference?
Yeah.
Shaved 2 minutes off my 2 mile, 6 minutes off my 2 mile. Yeah, I definitely crippled myself, man, going in there. Well, both figuratively and literally. Going in there like with no other background athletically than powerlifting, that was tough. Because when it came down to getting some lifting done, and we were doing the deadlift for the ACFT, dude, I hadn't fucking lifted in like 8 months because Corona shut down all the gyms. And then and I told everybody like, I powerlifted for a couple of years before I came here. And when it came time for ACFT, like, all right, let's see what you got, Mr. Powerlifter. I was barely able to get up like 320 for 3 reps. Wow.
It's cool. I can just keep going with the audio. Put your shit on mode. Do not disturb.
What would you say the ratio was of like fit to like skinny people?
We're doing a podcast tomorrow. Just don't.
Oh yeah, were there a lot of fat people?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of bigger guys.
I mean, did they stay big for the entire duration?
They stayed big, but they became more athletic. You know what I mean? So a lot of bigger guys they maintained that size, but they were able to meet black standard for the events. You know what I mean?
What standard?
Black standard. So black standard is like what you need to join the infantry.
Oh.
Like you need an 18-minute 2 mile, 210 sprint drag carry, 30 push-ups, etc., etc. And a lot of those guys just they didn't look like they lost in any way or got any faster, but we all improved a whole bunch there.
But would you say like people who are like you knew physically fit was like very little compared to like they were minority?
There was, I think, I want to say like 5 or 6 guys that were like
already
like
ripped.
super studs. You know what I mean? Like they came there ripped and they just got better while they were there.
Yeah.
Other than that, my company was just guys fresh out of high school. You know, like this is what we're like. Let's fucking join the army.
It's pretty Christian. That's pretty Christian. What the heck? That's pretty crazy. But the more important question is, why the fuck do you two have shoes on
My socks are dirty.
on my carpet?
I like these are good. I like these are nice boots.
You fuck.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention it, but this is on Christmas Eve. This podcast.
Yeah, it's
Merry
Christmas Eve.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
It's very
Happy
festive.
Happy holidays.
Happy New Year.
It's very festive in my room.
Yeah, got
We
this,
got-
the jingle,
The Tommies.
the
Tommy.
jingle
It was
balls.
Tommy Jr.
Jingle balls.
I feel like we should have done this to start.
I know.
Yeah,
But
I mean, why not?
so we're still sorting things out.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
guys.
Pretty cool.
Alright, so
Yeah, you talked about your whole like physical.
And then we should also talk about Gavin. Congratulations again. Getting married.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I'm not married yet.
I'm
getting married pretty soon.
We've been married for 10 years, Gavin.
in the next couple of months. Pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Are you gonna have a wedding?
No, we're not.
No wedding.
No wedding. So, okay. I love Donna with all my heart, and I'm pretty positive, or not positive, but I'm pretty sure that I could make a long distance relationship work. But if I don't have to, I'd rather not. You know. And marriage is supposed. I'm definitely not ready for the sanctity of being married, and the ceremony and everything. But I would much rather like just get it done in court so that way we can live together on base, receive BAH, start getting pocketing that money and shit.
Marriage is about money.
Boy, yeah. In the army,
Sick.
'cause if you're married, you get more money for it, right?
No, and yeah, she feels the same way. Like marriage is a really big thing to her, and I told her like I don't want to do a long distance because I don't want to take that chance. Because more often than not with long distance relationships, it's not a matter of if it's gonna fail, but when. You know, like somebody's gonna break at some point, and I don't even want that to be a possibility. So I'm gonna We're gonna do it in a courthouse in Indiana. Let my team leader and my first sergeant know, and we'll get it sorted out. Live on base or off post or whatever. I want to be close to her.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, shit, man. If it's about the money, you might as well pop a kid out too.
Shoot.
Hey, little Gavin running around.
Anything you ready for a kid? Little
Fuck,
mini
dude,
Wardo.
I'm fucking 19, dog.
Nah,
Anything you can handle it?
All right, let's say you know, it happens. You think you're ready for one?
You think you have the sufficient like?
I
You
mean,
think
he's
take
got
care
the
of
money.
He's got the money.
He's got the money.
Financially,
Do you, though?
He's set.
The army will take care of your fucking kids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Any military, if you're the fucking Coast Guard and you have a kid, you'll be taken care of.
It's pretty cool. I have a coworker. His name's George, and his parents I think are Marines. And
Both of them?
no, just his dad. But he gets paid to go to college,
Well, yeah.
which is interesting.
He gets paid?
He gets paid. That's what he told me.
Wow.
Is he in the army? Or anything?
No, he's not in the army. He doesn't do anything. He just works there with me. But
I
he
just
gets
work here.
he gets paid to go to school.
Badass.
It's pretty cool.
So, Michael, you didn't answer it. Do you think you can
Ready
handle
for a kid? So as far as that goes, I want to be, if I ever do end up having a kid, because you know we're 19 and we're gonna be living together, we're gonna get a lot of fucking done, you know. So I figured I've been thinking about it a lot, man, and I definitely not. I want to be, if I do end up in that position sometime in the near future, I want to be the best dad that I can possibly be. You know, I want to be that fucking like Hollywood dad that like dies super soon and
Oh my god! I'm just gonna die and leave my kid
Get a
behind.
fucking mystery.
no. But those
Unravel.
like more often than not, like the fucking great dads who are just super insightful and have a bunch of knowledge about like the world and life and people, you know, they always fucking die, you know, and then their kids spend the rest of their life getting over it. I want to be like that. I don't want to die, but I want to be like that. I want my kid to always, like, I don't want him to have to think about like, fuck, what do I do in this situation? I want him to be like, yeah, dad will know what to do. Let me go ask dad for advice. And I'm nowhere near that level yet. I just I want to be the best place I can be emotionally, mentally, and physically for my future kid. And I'm just not there yet. You know, I'm not mentally prepared to raise a person.
You think you're ready for a kid? Like, you know, let's say one just popped out. You think you can handle a kid? I'm not even gonna ask you because I fucking know you hate kids.
Don't ask me.
Well, I mean, like I like kids. Like yeah, I get bothered like with my little brother, like sister.
I think siblings are different.
Yeah,
though.
they are
Like
different
your own-
a little bit.
Your own kid.
But like I don't know. I used to like really argue with them. But either way, I mean, yeah, I love them. I'll kill someone for them. Yeah. But could I handle a kid? That's the question. Fuck.
Little mini Alex.
I don't think I have the funds
Nah,
for it.
I don't-
Maybe soon. No, actually, I do have the funds for it.
Like the way I look at it, we're still young. You're still going to school, so if you were to have a kid right now, it would be really hard to have to go to school and work. You won't be able to work. Like I think it's just stressful. Kids are.
Yeah, it is
you have
stressful.
to be within 24 hours of the day.
But like, let's say it did happen. I'm gonna. Fuck, man. Like,
It's a lot.
I could handle a kid.
You think so? On what grounds do you stake your claim?
Well, not just the whole emotional thing.
Mm.
Like obviously I'm kind of broke out here, you know. But
Yeah.
I got my parents and family.
Yeah.
But like just having a kid, like having a little mini me,
Yeah.
a little person that gets happy to see me.
I mean, yeah.
That'd be the shit.
nah, but like I don't even. Yeah, I think I can handle it if I have the proper like, let's say like partner, because like I don't fuck with all this like, you know, like hooking up and all that. Yeah, I kind of like want one person, like
What-
a teammate, kind of.
Yeah, what scares me most about that is you could be the best dad on planet Earth. They're gonna be the kind of person they end up wanting to be. You know, your kid could be a piece of shit, regardless of what you instill in them and the values you teach them.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's, I don't know, parenting's weird though, because if you're too.
I don't think it's that
strict-
hard, man.
If you, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it is that hard either. I think it's just you should
I think it's just time
Be-
consuming.
you should be strict, but you should also like give enough freedom to them to the point.
Yeah,
where it's
because
nah.
like strict parents create liars. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're equally out and like you talk to
Yeah.
your kid like if they're a friend or something, then
That's like a
Don't
really
treat
good
you like a
topic.
friend.
Like
It's just about
like
being open.
yeah.
I think parents should really like not like force themselves, but like kind of like talk to their kids. You know, like
Yeah, a lot of parents like lash out whenever their kids fucking. I know my parents did this. Like whenever I fucked up big time, you know, my parent, I was always super scared, or I would like shit my pants waiting to get home because I was just so terrified of what my mom was gonna
Hated that.
say. And more often than not, like she'd fucking break something or she'd like smash something on the ground, and she'd yell at me and get the shit, but I wasn't beat. All right, I was spanked a lot because I was an unruly child.
Almost frijoles.
Yeah, and I don't want my kid to be like that. I don't want him to like, man, I don't want to tell dad about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then it doesn't stop after that.
I feel
They're
like-
scared of you.
Yeah, because
But, I
it
mean,
goes
like-
from like I don't want to tell mom I broke the vase to like I have a girlfriend and I'm not gonna tell her because
I don't want to get mad. Yeah, but yeah, I would say that. I mean, it's basically like as every generation goes by, we all learn from each other. We learn from our parents, and I think that's what spreads.
I think like you know, we were all young. You know, we all got. I mean, we still are like very young. Like the whole hitting thing. I think I don't like a lot of people say that should be like a thing of the past, that we shouldn't hit our kids anymore. But I kind of find that like that kind of shaped me. If you think about it, it kind of shaped all of us.
But at the end, like I said, it's like the whole fear thing. It's still there.
Well, we're not dogs, you
Yeah,
know.
we're not
Like
dogs.
they
Yeah.
say, you shouldn't hit a dog because they don't understand physical. The fuck is punishment? You know what I mean? But you know, a kid is smart enough and coherent enough to understand. Like, all right, I got hit for doing something, whatever, like anything, doing something I shouldn't have done. Therefore, I won't do that again because I don't want to be hit again. You know?
Well, there's a lot of like when we took what is it called? Psychology. Like I remember when they were talking about the whole kid things, like the first, like it talks about the whole year age of when like the kids that learn the most, and it's like 1 to 5 is where like they absorb
Yeah, they're
everything.
fucking sponges,
And those
man.
like 5 years, it's just like that's when they learn the most. So it's like from there, that's when they really start pushing like towards where like the brain starts developing on their own and their own thoughts. So I feel like those are the years where you really have to pay attention to.
I think it's really important to preface that to your kid too
Yeah.
before you administer a punishment.
Yeah.
You let them know why. You know, like it's not because I'm mad at you, or it's not because I hate you. It's because you know you messed up, and I need you to know that this isn't okay. You can't do this again.
Because at the end of the day, they don't know what they're doing. They're 5.
That's why I grew up like scared to tell my mom shit, because like I would tell her something and she never had that talk with me. You know what I mean? Like, this is why you shouldn't do this, and now I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna instill that this lesson in you with pain. Lessons learned in pain are not soon forgotten, man.
No.
And I get it.
They were kind of good, man.
What?
You ever got like beat and then like you'd go upstairs like really
Oh,
mad.
man.
You'd be like crying like, oh my god, I'm gonna hit back,
Fucking
or
run away.
I'm gonna run
Fucking
away.
hate this house.
I'm pack this bag,
Yeah.
and then you just touch the bed,
You're like me and
and
Batman.
then you
are
just
outta here.
die, dude.
I would beat the shit out of my pillow, and then
Yeah.
I would like
Batman.
flick my mom through the wall or something, and then I'll just lay down.
Grab my Batman,
Yeah.
put it in my backpack. And
Batman was your fucking coping mechanism.
fucking
wasn't
at
it?
it. Oh yeah, dude. Batman's a. I'm not gonna, I don't want to get into it, but I'm a huge geek for that shit, dude. Yeah, Batman. I have Batman everything in my room. Fucking posters, like costumes, T-shirts, you
Undies?
name it. Undies
Let me
too.
see.
I'm not
Let
wearing.
me see.
I just bought.
No, it's
new-
okay.
I just bought new ones.
Let me see.
They didn't fit me anymore. I just bought new ones like 3 years ago.
Let me see.
I don't know. It's crazy though, but like I don't think anyone ever really is ready to have a kid, because at the end of the day,
Yes.
when you have one, nothing ever goes the way you think. I think you can be as prepared as you can, and it'll help. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna be ready,
Exactly.
physically or mentally.
You can have like all of this. We're 19, so obviously we don't fucking take everything we say with a grain of salt, you know. But you could follow parenting by a guideline given to you by the best parent in the world, but your kid just ends up being somebody that none of those techniques work with.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you make it up as you go along.
There's no one size fits all.
The best thing you can do is your best, man.
Yeah, man. Whenever you say like do your best, I think about my dad, because as like a child, he used to live in Mexico, or he was born here, over in Los Angeles, and then they took him over there to Mexico. But man, was he beat? He was beat bad. Like they would hit him with like, you know where you
PVC
put
pipe?
the patties for the grill.
Oh yeah.
Those things, they'd hit him with that. They'd hit him with shovels. Yeah, they'd hit him with like all types of shit. Like they'd throw stuff at him. It was on my. Well, I don't want to say who it was, but yeah, he was like beat, and then he finally like I guess ran away, and then he like fully ran away. You know? And he went to my his tias, and then from there he came back here, and then like at 19 or something like that, he got my mom pregnant, and then poof, I came out. But then he had like no like his whole motto, not his motto, but like because he didn't have a dad either, so he was just like, I'm gonna like I guess. So far he's been like the best dad he could be. Like yeah, sometimes he messes up, but like everyone messes up. We're all humans.
Yeah, that's why I never
Nobody's perfect.
I never held it against my mom for lashing out the way that she did. Cause dude, fucking, she had my older brother at 16. She dropped out of high school, joined the military, and it was by the time she knew it, she was raising 3 kids on her own. You know, I mean, it's a person can only handle so much.
I think that's one thing that like we all like. It's crazy, but like you're always learning something either from like your family or something new to do with like business or in the world, something like that. But I feel like there's always something to learn about, and especially like when it comes to family, because even now I'm still learning things about my dad or anything like that, or like about the whole, because he was in the army and stuff like that, like what he went through over there and stuff like that. And it kind of just start connecting the dots. I'm just like, oh, I see why like I grew up like this or something like that, because it's just like you like there are people too, like if you put them in our shoes at our age or something like that, you can only imagine their thought process or what they were going through, because probably around what our age, 19, 20, that's when they had us or something like that. Like that's what I'm saying. So it's like us asking, you think you're ready for a kid? It's like they weren't ready, but they
did it. They pulled through.
They pulled through.
Yeah. It's hot as a bitch in here, man.
Yeah, man.
This light is fucking.
Dude, I'm wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah, it's not that hot.
We're
Man.
not sweet. I'm not. Marco's sweating. I can see the nose.
I saw it on his nose, so I was gonna say
I'm
something.
surprised I'm not.
Why didn't you get it? Hey, you wanna?
Well, it's gone now.
You wanna get it?
I'll
Alright, anyways.
You wanna take off your jacket?
What?
Should I do a little strip?
Yeah, do a little dancey dance for the camera.
I'm not gonna take it off. It's kind of comfy.
Oh, okay.
You wanna move on to
Alright.
the whole guys and girls thing? I got the votes in here.
Yeah. Recently, Marco did a poll on his story about can females and males have relationships without
Wait, what's that?
becoming them
that.
like just friend?
Oh, I was
Jesus.
gonna tell you.
Can guys and girls
Yeah,
be
can
just
guys
friends?
can just be just friends.
You
Just friends.
said it the
Nothing
most
else.
complicated way you could have
Alright,
possibly said it.
Alright, anyways,
Like,
yeah.
I'm talking no attraction.
Which is no.
Okay, so 29 people voted yes, and only 8 people voted no. I was pretty surprised by the people that voted yes. I thought it'd be all girls, but there was a good bunch of guys in there.
There's guys in there.
Yeah, it was surprising, right?
Um,
I think every dude can agree that if you're friends with a girl, if she asks you, hey, you wanna mess around?
Well, no.
It's probably gonna be a yes, like immediately, like yeah, I'm down.
It's crazy.
oh yeah.
Well, like I have some girlfriends, but like I don't see them as like
Would you?
not all of
Would
them.
you do something with them?
No, one though, yeah, but that's because I had like a really big like crush on her
Bro, I feel like that's cap.
from like.
Not all
That's
of them.
cap.
Not all of them.
If
Dude,
for
that's
one
cap,
day
too.
somebody they ask, are you down to come over and you down to mess around? Would you say no?
would say
Well,
yes.
okay, no,
The
okay,
whole
okay.
thing is, wait. The whole thing is, you would, you.
But
don't-
there's,
you
I don't,
don't-
look at there's a, but
hesitate.
there's like not precautions, but there's like
But
like
you're-
let's say I do that, right? Let's say like she invites me over and I go, right, and then we do our thing, blah blah blah, come back. What if she's like oh, we kind of like what if I stop being friends with her just because of that? Like, what if she feels uncomfortable after a while?
Think
That's
about it,
why.
No. You guys are cool afterwards. You know, the girl doesn't
then
have
we
a
just-
boyfriend.
Y'all are just
Let's
friends.
just say that they're friends. You're friends, right?
Okay.
Any of the girlfriends you have right now, if they said, "Hey, let's smash," you'd say yes to
Yes.
every single one,
No.
right?
No, I would not say it.
You're
You would say
hesitant.
yes to
No,
every
yes,
single
You're
one. Alex.
hesitating though. This is what.
No way.
You-
I know why you're saying no.
Okay,
I
but
know
no.
why you're saying no.
No, but look, you're hesitating even more, which makes it to a point where, like, if you're really friends with somebody, you wouldn't have to hesitate. You'd automatically be like, no, I don't.
Okay,
want to.
okay. Does that to be like okay, like I play Xbox, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 friends on here. They're girls. I play
Alright, fuck you. I mean, we play Minecraft together.
Would you fuck Gavin?
Would I fuck Gavin?
If Gavin said,
I would
let's
not- I
smash,
would not fuck Gavin.
would you?
They already have.
Just
But anyways,
Gavin.
platonic gay sex.
Gavin.
Platonic.
I would. With socks on.
Yeah,
With socks on.
yeah, for sure.
I wasn't going for this hand.
Oh, man.
Y'all want to add a third?
Yeah, come here.
I play Rocket League with these two girls, right? Pretty good. They're in
That's his other team.
yeah, they're Diamond 2, both of them.
Justin
They're like really good. But I met them. Well, I met one of them on Tinder, but she
So
had
you
she had
swiped right
You're
on
not.
her.
Yeah, you're
No,
not.
You're attracted to her.
well, like, but now I'm not. I'm not.
You're not
Maybe
making-
it was at the beginning, but
Alright.
now I'm really
you know what?
not.
You know what?
No,
we got our answer.
You're
No,
not.
we
Yeah,
got-
he's
we
not
got our
making a
answer.
very good case here.
Are you
We're
getting
not
to
gonna-
what I'm saying though? You.
Hold on. We're gonna move on to you. We're not gonna ask the married man.
I'm not married.
You're married.
Don't make me act up.
And I'm not about to ask you this question.
What's up? No, go for it.
It was the question I asked Alex.
Okay. So I can confidently say,
Is she gonna watch this?
probably not, but even if she does, we're all human beings, and we've had this talk before, but Dana is easily, bar none, hands down, the most attracted I've ever been to a woman ever. So it's really easy for me to brush off and anybody else now. And as far as like, I'm not gonna name any names here, but I've had a friend of mine who I've been close with since like elementary school, and she's a female, and I always told myself like never. I was very adamant to never make a move, to never even step in that realm at all with her, And as soon, I think like sometime like a year ago,
I don't want to come back.
a year and a half ago, as soon as she like said, like, hey, I think you're kind of cute, immediately my fucking monkey caveman brain activated, and I was like, really? I think you're cute too. And yeah, it's I thought, I used to be on the opposite side of this argument, like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean, you gotta be adults about it.
Nah, fucking.
It's just the way we are biologically, man.
Yeah.
There's always going to be some level of attraction.
for sure.
It is about how you handle it, though.
Yeah.
Like, we're still good friends to this day. I actually, like, one of the first things I did when I got back is we went and we got coffee. I bought a painting off of her because she does some really badass artwork, and then we got coffee. But no, definitely.
But
Not.
we can all agree, the tension is always gonna be there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alright, I wanna come back to me. How I said that I wouldn't. I feel like like let's say if she did ask me, I'd be like, at first I'd be like I'm trying to like, I'd be like, no, don't do it. But then I'm gonna say it. But I'm gonna say it like, alright. Like, I'll think in my head like, this is not a good thing to do.
But I'm gonna do it.
That's cap.
I do it.
The only way you wouldn't do it is.
But then it'd be like certain situations.
no. Certain
We're not
situations.
we're not getting complex about
You're
it.
you're
It's
getting,
just would
fuck,
you
dude,
smash?
you're thinking about it too much. The whole
For me, any girlfriend that I've had, smash.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Literally, you already thinking about it too much. That's telling me yes. I'm trying to say, literally, if you think in your head, if somebody asks you, would you do it, and then automatically you're like, no, you don't hesitate. Then okay, then I believe you. Like, okay, you obviously don't care.
Alright, yeah.
But as soon as you start hesitating and you're just like how you're doing, that's already know how you would. That's
Alex.
a yes.
Alright,
You
that's
would,
my
right?
answer, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Like-
lie to yourself, bro.
Alright, fuck, I would, yeah.
Like, just especially I feel like as men, especially if you're attracted to somebody, it's automatic. That's what the whole, like, when it comes to people, there's literally an app, Tinder. You're just swiping. People are just, they automatically like looking at nice things. So when you see something that's pretty or something like that, you get attracted to it and you're automatically like, I want to.
And if anybody's watching this and you're on the opposite side of the argument, that's cool. Your opinion is totally valid.
No, it's not.
Look, you
Nah,
you can lie to us. Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. When I feel like girls
don't get that shit.
are more like, okay, yeah, we're just friends, but they don't get it how guys get it.
Let
Like,
me, I'm sorry for ruining your perception of.
Huh?
Have you ever seen that movie?
What?
Where it's like they're like the two stick dudes, and the first one's like,
Oh yeah.
oh hey, can we just be friends? And they're like, and the guy's like, okay, and she's like, oh well, sorry about like ruining your whole perception of love.
Yup.
And let's be friends.
Yeah, no. Literally, I saw a video where
I don't
these
know what you're talking
these two guys were going around asking nothing but girls the same question we're talking about right now. Can guys and girls be friends? Every single one of them said yes. And then they asked guys, all of them said no.
Mm.
And there was just like, and then the guys were explaining why, and they'd basically be saying like what I'd be saying, like what we'd saying, like you just, if there's some level of tension or whatever, like the tension's gonna be there, the sexual tension or anything like that, you're attracted to them, and girls would just be like no. And I've had conversation with girls where they're just like, they're just so completely oblivious. I'm pretty sure we've all seen it on TikTok where it's like, ask your guy best friend if they're down to fuck, and they're gonna say yes. Immediately. I feel like if you're a
I don't
guy,
like that whole best friend shit.
That's why I'm so not cool.
I don't like
like
it.
if I have a girlfriend, like
And she's like, oh, he's.
I tell her like, hey, like I swear he's attracted to you. Like he fucking likes you. I'm not cool with you having him as a friend.
exactly. And if she says no, then I feel like what you should do is tell her, text him, are you down to have fun? And if he says yes,
Yeah,
and if she still wants to be friends, then honestly, she's just immature or something about it. Because I feel like at that point, if it's table switch.
¿Qué onda?
What the fuck is that?
¿Qué onda, Carlos?
¿Quieres sacarlos?
What
No.
is going on?
No quiero
Oh
Carlos.
my god.
What's up?
¿Qué están haciendo?
Podcast.
I can't see.
No, they're not kidding.
Go
They're
there,
actually
go
doing
there,
a
go
podcast.
Okay. Papa.
Alright, bro.
El papá del papa.
El papá del papa.
Señor papa.
Papa Escobar.
Papa Escobar.
Papa Escobar.
Why are you parked in my parking space?
Oh, that's my bad. Hey, that's on me. That's on me.
Yeah, it cost you.
Only they saw.
Hey, that's.
No, dude, it's like I had an argument like that a couple nights ago with this girl, and she was like no, like they're all very like no, like she has like 3 fucking guy friends. I'm like no,
But that's the thing. That's
and I'm like okay, one of them has a girl, and the other 3 are single, and I was like, all right, look, I'll give that dude that has a girl, I'll give him slack.
Even then, bro.
Yeah, even then, but I'll still give him some slack.
I don't like to have girlfriends when I have a girlfriend.
Neither do I.
But then I was like, text all 3 of them.
I feel like it's disrespectful.
And all 3 of them.
Not disrespectful, but like you should have more respect, like, you know, because.
Did she text him?
Yeah, and then they all fucking.
Even the dude is a girlfriend?
No, not the girl. She didn't text him. But all the 3 one, fucking
I feel
instant.
I feel like it's fine to talk to them. I feel like, but you have to be like, I would say a good example. I'm gonna use Gavin for example. Gavin has lots of friends that are girls, but like, I feel like Gavin knows to the point where, like, in his heart, I know what I want to do in my life, and and who I like, and all this stuff. To the point where, like, he doesn't have to worry about that because he knows he loves Donna, and he's just, did I say that right? Dana. Okay, he loves her, and he's just like, I'm not gonna sweat because I'm not gonna be tempted to anything.
And on top of that, like, I would never put myself in a compromising position. You know, like, if I am gonna hang out with them, it's always gonna be with somebody else. No one-on-ones. No like super late time FaceTime calls or text messages or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta. It's how you handle yourself in that kind of situation. And I feel that, man, like, when your girl has like a guy best friend, Dada had a friend that she'd been cool with since elementary school, just like me and Emily. And I knew in my fucking heart of hearts, this dude wants my girl. Sure enough, one of these days he came up to her, was like, why did you choose him and not me? Yeah. Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. She was like, do you want me to cut him off? I was like, look, I'm not your dad or anything. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I fucking hate that guy. Yeah. I hate his guts.
And it's not the same, right? When you tell him, like, hey, like, when you're forcing them to cut them off, it's got to be their decision.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. Right?
Why is it so hard to block someone?
No, that's what I don't
No,
get.
she cut him off like that.
Like, why?
Bro.
But
that's
her
fine.
showing, like, okay, she knows what she wants and that she likes you, and that's like, she's like, I feel like that just shows a way of matureness, be able to just do that. Because I feel like from my experience,
that's how I know she's committed to you.
with my experience,
to her.
I was in the same situation, and I literally told her, why are you still talking to him? If you know how I feel about it whenever you bring him up, you know exactly how I fucking feel about this dude. Why are you trying to be friends with him? And she would just be like,
oh, so I can't have guy friends or anything like that. I'm like, it's not that. It's just like, put yourself in my shoes. If I told you I was hanging out with this girl, or something, like, if I was hanging out with a girl that I used to talk to or something like that, would you be okay with that? No. So why the fuck are you getting mad about me telling you this?
I don't like that. It's always the same excuse. Like,
Hey, can you block this guy? I'm not cool with you being friends with him.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, like I don't want to hurt his feelings.
That's mean.
Like, that's mean.
That's me. But that's
It's like
stupid.
what? You're like fucking me over, kind of like.
Wait, this shit got really aggressive really fast. I feel like we should bring
feel
it
like-
down.
No, we're
No, I
good.
mean,
We're
I feel
not
like it's
aggressive. It's just like, come on,
we've
like,
all experienced that in a way where it's just like that. And I feel like if a girl can say what Gavin, that's how you automatically know. Like, okay, I know she's like serious. And at that point, you don't have to worry about anything like that. Like
Yeah.
your trust is just like, okay, I can trust her. Like,
Yeah.
I know she won't. Like we're on the same page here, and that I feel like that's what you have to do. That's how you're gonna know if you're on the same page with the girl. Like, okay, she's able to do that. I can trust her. Because as soon as you start losing that trust, it just makes that's when the relationship I feel like starts going down. Because it's just like, fuck, well, now I'm feeling like she's talking to this dude still or something like that. And as soon as that happens, I feel like that's like the crack that starts everything just going downhill.
And fucking you guys break up, guess who's the first one?
Yup.
Boom, right there,
Like
in
that.
line.
A shoulder to lean on becomes a dick to ride on.
Exactly.
Boys and girls.
Yep. But I think it's crazy that girls seriously think guys just want to be friends. Like, bro.
I don't know. Why are we so fuck shit?
Huh?
Like I saw this one meme yesterday where it was like this girl. It's like a picture of a girl licking a brain, and it was like some type of girl. It's or like some type of like I guess, it's like when girls are like attracted to like smart men, and then they like girls will post that, and then they go and get with like the stupidest dude. Like it's dumb. It's like
I think girls are just they want to do what they want, and that's that. That's why I feel like at the end of the day, and we see it every day on TikTok. You can scroll and you will see 100 guys just say, "Focus on yourself and do what you want to do, and don't worry about another girl." And I think every guy should do that because I feel like when you do that and you do what you want to do or whatever, I feel like eventually you're gonna run into somebody who's like, "Oh, I like you" or whatever, and that's just I think that's the best because they like you for you and what you're doing instead of chasing somebody who's what did I think? Remember, guys, don't chase.
You're gonna lose a lot of money chasing women, but you're never gonna lose women chasing money.
Exactly. Let's see. I know I have it on here. Remember I texted you out of this. I don't know where.
chase Pokemon cards.
Chase Pokemon cards.
Dude, I don't know.
That's another thing, man. Like we live in I'm not gonna say the S word. I'm not gonna do it. Society.
Oh,
we
live in a society.
We live in a culture where everything's like for young people anyway. It's everything's surrounded and centered around sex. You know, like from like your ads on your phone, the movies you watch, the fucking
Music.
shows you're into, music. TikTok, dude. There's a million girls jumping up and down, fucking bouncing their tits every which way.
Okay, wait. Let's not make that one sided. There's
I'm
also
not-
dudes.
yeah, there's a positive side to TikTok. All I'm saying is that there's a very large market for that, you know, and we buy into it.
Yeah. Always replace.
Sex sells.
Don't chase.
Dude,
Always replace.
Don't chase.
Don't chase.
that's crazy. Girls are making bank. Like,
Good
wads
on
of
OnlyFans?
cash on
Good for them,
OnlyFans.
man.
Good for
Yeah,
them,
it is
though.
good for them. Like, they're making money.
I'd rather my girl do that than like something else, honestly, because it's just like at the end of the day, I'm getting money too.
And on top of like, definitely. I've never when I was in basic training. God bless Donna, bro. Like I was never worried at all. You know what I mean? Like, man, maybe I'm wasting my time. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm fucking making myself look like a dumbass right now. Never did I once have a doubtful thought about her ever. And it was always the happiest reunion whenever I get my phone for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I call her, bro. I hate crying. I must have cried like 3 times that during OSA when she called me. And as long as you know, man, that she's in love with you and she's committed to you. If Donna like asked me like, hey, can I have an OnlyFans? Fuck yeah. You know, do what you got to do to make money.
Hey man, you
Like,
can
if,
fucking
if she's in a tough
star
spot,
in it.
yeah, I could start.
You can star in it.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't like that. Like, the whole, like,
I don't
they have like a stigma against, like, sex workers.
I don't give a
Would you
shit,
consider
man.
them sex workers?
Yeah.
Right? Like I was like, oh, if she does OnlyFans, I'm not going to date her. She's a stripper, I'm not going to date her. Or, like,
what she
even
wears
porn
and
to an
stuff like
extent.
that. Do y'all care about like what your girl wears or anything like that?
No. Like I said, I'm not. I mean, if you're walking,
It
don't go
it
outside
depends.
fucking naked, bro. Come on. You know
It
what I mean?
depends.
Be
Yeah.
respectful towards me at least a little, you know.
Oh,
That's what I would say.
It just look like I don't want to walk out in a bikini to the mall with me. Like
like
Stuff like that.
I'm not walking around my dick out or like. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not. I cover up a lot. So like,
Yeah, like if you, well, I don't know.
like,
I feel like I said that wrong. Because it's not like girls are walking around with their fucking boobs or.
Give it another shot.
Nah, I don't know.
I guess just the whole covered up thing.
I
I like to be covered up, so I guess I would like a girl that also likes to be covered up.
I had an idea, but I don't know if I should say it.
what kind of guys are you?
You know what? I didn't word that right either. Take that back.
Are you guys like outside guys? You guys like to go to like, let's say, like parks? and,
I'm
like,
definitely
balls with
a-
them or like an inside.
I'm
I like
definitely a
going
homebody, man. I'm a homebody.
Outside, yeah. I think if there's anything that I like doing more that I wish I could do back, one thing that I like doing a lot is going places like road trips. I love going road trips. Literally on my Instagram, you can see
That's
I
sick.
have nothing but just sceneries and stuff like that.
Man,
'Cause
dude.
that's-
Speaking of like outside,
That's just one thing that I really like is just seeing like the natural like beauty, I guess you could say. Like at Grand Canyon, I freaking love the Grand Canyon.
Road trips, man, have I like going on a road trip and just figuring it out as you go along.
Yeah.
You know? Like you leave with like $70 and somehow you make it fucking 2 cities down, you get a shitload of snacks in your car, and you've made some fucking memories, you know?
Yeah.
You guys have said some funny shit, you got inside jokes. It's the perfect way to like to bring a new friend or to like just to fuck by yourself even, dude.
Yeah.
I love
I
driving.
want to
Solo?
take a road trip alone.
Yeah, I think what a lot of people should work on. I feel like that's what people should have done instead of wanting to want. One thing that I don't get why guys are like, oh, I want her. Like I could get that feeling, but at the same time, I feel like if you're feeling that way, I feel like you still need to work on yourself because
Are you talking about the OnlyFans thing?
not the OnlyFans. I'm talking about
What are
like
you talking
those TikToks where it's just like, oh, I miss her or something like that. I feel like if you feel like that in a certain way, I feel like it's kind of a sign telling you like, yo, like there's still
Yeah, when did
something you
when
need to
did-
figure out.
When did we get there?
Nah.
No, I'm just saying like with the whole like what's it called? When I was saying earlier, like replace.
I see what you're saying. Like, people our age have a really big problem with codependency.
Yeah.
You know, like it's really hard for people our age to be alone. And yeah, there are outliers. I'm not generalizing or anything. There are always, you know, people who thrive in that kind of environment. But I would say for the most part, you can go on any social media app, you know what I mean, and go around for like an hour, half an hour, and find a post or a rant about somebody missing another person.
Yeah, and I feel like that's. I mean, it's not bad, but I feel like if there's anything you can do to better yourself already, is to just be able to just be cool with being alone. Because I feel like a lot of time people are just bothered by it or anything like that. Because I mean, I still do this. I feel like one thing that I like to do before I go to sleep is I put on a video or anything like that. Because I feel like it makes me feel like I'm there. Like I remember when I was going through the hard breakup, I would do that. I would literally put it on my big TV, just put on a podcast or David Dobrik. I'll just put on his vlogs, and I feel like I was there or something like that. Like I feel like there's other people there, but at the same time, you know, it's just like it's kind of. That's why a lot of people who have like ADHD and stuff like that, they watch the same shows over and over again because they don't like new things. They're discomforted by the thought of new
I
things.
don't do that.
Not every symptom fits every.
Well, yeah, like a lot of people though, they say they like to rewatch the same show. They're uncomfortable with the thought of something new or anything like that because it's like it's different to them. So that's why they hold on to like the old things that they watch.
But even then, man, like
comforted.
like being like alone is like kind of like a beautiful thing sometimes. Like you've ever like ran alone or like worked out alone? Like,
Yeah, I only ever.
like, dude,
I mean,
that's
except for when like I make plans for somebody to hang out with them sometimes. Our mode of like bonding and hanging out will be a workout, you know. But more often than not, I really like to play. I would like to work out alone. We all play Minecraft together. A lot of time, a lot of the work that I do, a lot of the progress I make in the game is alone. I'll throw up a podcast. I'll be in my room in the dark with a fucking Dr. Pepper and a bag of chips. It's a good time, man.
Yeah.
man. Imagine killing the dragon and then just dying.
Hey, we
Like,
killed the dragon dog. It was all us.
It was
It
all
was
us,
all us. Me and
No,
Gavin, me and
bro,
Gavin.
you hear these
no,
dudes?
No armor.
No weapon.
Shut
They
up.
were, Gavin and Alex were just in the corner fighting Enderman.
Just fucking big fisted out here.
Yeah, it's easy to kill the dragon when we're fucking
when we're like
taking
killing
care
all
of
the crystals, killing all the Endermen.
Nah.
We're like You guys didn't even see the
Big
arrows
body.
hitting them.
Me and Kevin built different.
We built it.
Dude, like we spawned in like literally 5 seconds later.
Alright.
Mark was in the abyss.
I don't know what game he was playing, bro. That never happened, right? Kevin?
Mark was in the void, and then like Kevin's like ah, and then he's like dead, and then it's like
Yeah, all I know is me and Kevin.
And then,
me and Kevin,
dude.
killed the Ender Dragon. So,
That is factual though. They did do that.
what were you gonna say? Speaking of outside,
oh yeah, speaking outside, dude. Like I'm in, dude, like sports and all that shit. It's just amazing. Like Mark was into skating right now. Like I guess he got really like he went back into it.
I've jumped back into
Yeah,
skating.
he's jumped back into it.
Yeah, a little break, just a
Yeah.
resting period.
And right now I
Let his body heal.
Yeah, like but like right now, dude, I just been stuck on volleyball, like really bad.
Yeah.
And like yeah, I want to go play that club, but I don't think I'm ready for it yet. I feel like if I just go in there and I'm gonna get like destroyed. But it's like a plan of mine. Like I wanna get in there. But yeah, you haven't picked up any like sports, like, or just
Well, okay. I love. Powerlifting is my first love, dude. Like I don't feel more natural or more safe than when I'm working out by myself or when I'm fucking pulling a big lift or what have you. I just love doing it. But right now, I've always been super patriotic. Like mom and my uncle being in the Air Force, and you know, everybody has their own beliefs about America and, you know, or what we do. But me personally, I believe we live in the best place to live in the world right now, and it was not only an honor but a privilege for me to sign up and to go to basic training. So as much as I love as much as I love sports and I love working out, it's just not feasible to be a great power lifter right now, because I need to be good in every other. If I was any other MOS, like if I was a fucking laundry specialist or a data analyst or whatever, I'd be in the gym every fucking day, 4 hours a day. But somebody's life could depend on how fast I can be or how long I can run, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get as balanced as possible. Athletic, yeah.
That's like your main thing, right? Just being athletic.
Yeah.
Can't- Not too strong, not too fucking skinny. You just
I mean, that's
Mhm.
what,
everywhere.
that's what an athlete is. Though.
You gotta
Like,
burn
you're
that
good
into
at-
your brain, man. Like, yeah, I love doing what I love doing, but right now my main mission is, you know, the well-being of the men and women next to me, because these guys have signed up to put their lives down for people that they've never met, and there's no nobler cause, and there's nobody I respect more than those men and women, and I want to be able to be the best that I can be for them, because I know that not all of them, but the majority of them, you know what I mean, they're doing the same thing for me.
Yeah, and maybe, you know, someone isn't, but then they see you putting in that work, you know,
Yeah.
for them.
You
and
set
then-
lead by
and then you,
example, man.
Yeah, you motivate them to do it too.
I feel like I think that's what one of the reasons I wanted to join like the military and like that. To, like, I wanted to, but at the same time I didn't. But I feel like I didn't need to. But I feel like the only reason I would have joined is just if I wanted to. If I really didn't know what I wanted to do with like in the future and anything like that, I feel like the army really helps.
Hold on.
yeah, man.
Hold on.
The whole save lives thing.
Hold on. I just heard a little noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, man. Like the whole saving lives thing. Like yeah, I thought about the Navy, but like honestly, I just want to be in the OR. Like,
Yo.
what's going on here?
No, go ahead.
Alright. Yeah, I just want to be in OR. I feel like I could save more lives there.
In the
But-
Navy.
No, in the OR, the emergency room, or the operation room.
Oh.
Had a little bump now.
Yeah, I'm not going for anything like major. I'm not gonna be a surgeon or anything. I mean,
Mm.
maybe I
You wanna
could,
feel
maybe,
the-
but
And you're just starting as a
I just want,
nurse, right?
yeah, nurse,
Noble.
LVN, and then RN. And after RN, I want to maybe get like surgical assistant or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whatever you're doing, man, you're serving, you know?
So you can give me make my surgery,
drugs.
my dick enlargement.
Yeah.
All right. Dope.
Join the military,
Speaking
bro,
of
they'll pay
penis
for it.
enlargement,
For us?
Yeah,
Are you
dude.
serious?
They pay for that shit.
shit.
Actually, I talked.
What?
I talked very in depth about actually going to get a penis enlargement surgery, just because, like, you could always be bigger, you know?
Are you saying I could finally be bigger than 2 inches?
Yeah, if you want, man. What do they say? What, like fucking
Go to the army. No
2
shit.
to 4 inches are like stuck inside your body at all times.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
I
I
might-
pull hard enough,
I I might enlist, man.
Hey, let's enlist and then get that surgery and then come point like.
I'm gonna add 4 inches to myself. Get to those 6 inches, baby.
You can only add 2.
Above average.
Right?
Yay.
I think you can only add 2.
So I'm stuck at 4.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all you need.
Micro penis awareness.
Better than
I mean,
two.
unless they do like transplants or anything.
All you need is 4.
I'll donate, buddy.
We'll all donate.
You will?
If
Yeah, man.
If
You'll
a
have
girl's
a very
finger,
weird dick, but it'll
It's
be there.
okay.
If a girl's
Two
finger,
different skin tones.
Yeah.
how long is their finger? If a girl's finger's like this, and they can do it. If this does it for a girl,
They can take care of
then
themselves
they
with
can.
this.
Yeah, then they can take care of themselves with 2 or 3.
I can
inches.
take care of myself. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think you're out of shot, Kevin. You're gonna lean this way.
Yeah.
Patitas.
Fuck it, bro.
Yeah. What do we got?
All right. Well,
How long has it
Should
been?
we end it there? Or?
yeah, we're here with Well, we had a blast here on Papacast with our
Good
guest,
time.
our first guest, Gavin
First
Hardo.
guest. Yeah. How does it feel to be the first guest?
Oh yeah.
All right, bye.
All right, man. Well, you guys have a Merry Christmas, or it's Christmas Eve right now.
You guys wanna do our own goodbye or like a group goodbye?
I don't know.
Well, that was
I
kinda-
feel like a group one.
that was kind of starting.
Oh,
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like-
I just I wanna I don't know.
Let him end it, and then we'll all just say something.
Yeah, like, Merry Christmas, everybody. And I hope you guys all have like fun at home. Like, stay safe. Remember,
Stay safe.
COVID's still out there. It has no
Yeah.
break.
The other day we had a record,
Yeah, 1,700.
17 in a day.
Yeah.
Chingo, really?
That's a lot, man. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we should all like be happy. You know, we're all together. We're all still alive. I say we all just celebrate Christmas for what it is.
Glad to be home. Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
This was cool. I've always wanted to be on a podcast. It was dope as fuck.
Fuck, Tommy.
Oh no,
Hey,
Tommy.
You'll be back. You'll be back.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll have you on again.
We're gonna hear about Gavin's stories in Africa.
Oh, he's gonna tame a lion.
He's gonna kill a lion and wear its pelt. He's gonna come back with the pelt.
You fucking Hercules out here.
I'll ride
Hercules?
I'll ride into battle with an M4 on a line.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that was.
Papa out. Is
Papa
that-
out.
All right.
Yep. It's
Alright.
Papa-cast. Papa out.
3,
Papa's out.
2, 1. Papa
Papa
out.
out.
Papa.
Oh, yeah, all right, you didn't. You didn't say.
All right.
All right.
Whatever.
Cool. Bye.
Sheesh.